At 27, Ronnie Baker says there's still a lot of running left in him. He's in 6th.
Ronnie Baker from Louisville, Kentucky, a product of Jefferson County Public Schools, Highland Middle, and Ballard High Schools at the U.S. Olympic Track and Field Trials.
It was the first time I made an Olympic trials final, and the nerves, I can only imagine the people that were watching how nervous they were. But go ahead and magnify that by 5 or 10, and then that's probably how nervous I was.
Top 3 go to Tokyo. Yared Nuguse is in there.
Yared Nuguse in the white shorts, green top, is also from Louisville and attended Bowen Elementary, No Middle, and DuPont Manual High Schools. Nuguse ran the 1,500 meters at the U.S. Olympic trials, finishing 3rd.
What a race out of Nuguse.
Good enough for a spot on the U.S. Olympic track and field team.
My main reaction was just shock. It was just a very, I knew it was something I could do, but it was just very surprising to actually see it happen, and just kind of taking it all in after I crossed the line was just like a lot of emotions going on. Just realizing I'll get to represent my country.
Joining him in Tokyo will be Baker, who finished 2nd in the 100 meters.
Just making the Olympic team and being able to represent Team USA is an unbelievable feeling.
Ronnie Baker played basketball and ran track at Ballard.
I have to give a lot of credit to Coach Goodwin and also to Coach Renner. Those are very, very influential people in there. I mean, both my coaches, one basketball, one track. They always just pushed me to be the best I could be in the areas that I was the best at. I knew that around my junior year, I was like the fastest guy on the basketball team. Pretty much every year, I was the fastest guy on the basketball team. So I knew that, hey, like track and field's going to be the money maker for me.
Baker says his fondest memories of high school weren't the events he ran in, but the time spent hanging out and goofing off with his teammates.
With 100 meters to go, and he is in full gear. That is Yared Nuguse.
Kentucky high school cross-country champ Nuguse says the same thing about his time at JCPS.
It was just so much fun.
Where he didn't become a runner until he got to manual, and track coach Tim Holman.
My PE coach saw me run fast miles in class, so PE coach told Holman, and then Holman came over to me in like one of my other classes and just like, you should really come out and run for me. I think you have like a lot of potential. And I wasn't a big sports guy, so I was just like, yeah, I don't know about that. But eventually I decided to join in, and that was probably the best decision I've ever made. Even now, we still text, and he still helps me if I have any random issues I don't want to go to anyone else about.
Nuguse is still in college at the University of Notre Dame. Baker is a professional track star. Both say they learned life lessons from the coaches and teachers they had at JCPS, and current students can learn those lessons too.
You're smarter than you think you are. You're more talented than you believe you are. And honestly, just continue to work hard.
10 years I was in JCPS schools. There were obviously a lot of ups and downs, but I think, I had a support system in a way at JCPS to where, it always made me want to just bring the best I could to every school day. I'm very happy to just be something for the kids to shoot for, and just something to be like, oh, well, if you could do that, I can too. And it's just very, humbling, I guess, to just be in that position.
My whole mantra, especially being where I am now, and I always have been this way, is to be the best. And so, I had to switch my brain from, okay, made the Olympic team, that's a great accomplishment, kind of a weight kind of lifted off my shoulders, especially how nervous I was in that final. But now it's like, okay, what do I want to do next? And the next goal is to get a gold medal.